Cinegame.
Sports Cinegame.
Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And looking to throw now on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Commodores looking to run some tempo here. Keeps it on the design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the BYU Cougars against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And we're able to get him down. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on 4th down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the 6 right here.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Past midfield. The 40. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, BYU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
It's a poor decision, Chris. He can't force that football right there. The defender is just waiting for it, and now it's a massive momentum change in this game. You feel like you're going to go down there and at least get points, probably score a touchdown, and now it's 6 the other direction. It's basically a 14-point swing in what is a huge game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Bearcats come up to the line in a hurry-up.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And now from the pistol formation. They're going to run it. Breaking into the clear. Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And he hauls it in down inside the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, BYU. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Breaks into the clear. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. BYU is on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking for a man. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They pressure him and get him on fourth down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the offense will spend the timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this third down play. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, it is clear that this coach did not want to settle for a field goal. He goes for it on fourth down, and he is rewarded by stellar execution by this offense and his quarterback. Touchdown, huge play on fourth down.
And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
First down here for this offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here,
makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have, and I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This offense really clicking. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. He could go. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks right, lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. And they get the second half started with the running play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. The Cougars will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Smith. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I feel like this quarterback is seeing the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. With that gain, they'll set up a first and goal as we pause for the 2-minute timeout.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Looking to scramble. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Will set up a third down call.
Chris, these types of plays will come back to haunt a defense. You give an offense like this more chances. You don't create the interception. It's right there for you in your hands. Now this quarterback's got another shot. I don't like their odds at all.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking for some space. It's Sutton. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the offense will spend the timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd and long. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Marsh. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got space. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Cincinnati has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Delayed handoff. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Now a timeout is called. Cincinnati using their 2nd of the half. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Chewing clock with the running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, BYU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Just a game-changing play from this defense. Getting the turnover and creating points off of it. That is just an outstanding job. And this is a group that has been very, very good today. And they just came up with the biggest play of the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And now Cincinnati spends their final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. He hands it off from the gun. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
On third down, he drops to throw. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Scanning the field, it's Fifita. Over the middle, it's Marsh. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pressure's on. That's caught. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Perfect offense, in particular with no timeouts. They understand that they've got to get the ball out of bounds or past the chains. There is no way you can complete this ball short of the first down marker or not near the sideline, because if this clock is running, they're likely going to lose the game. Everybody needs to know the situation, in particular the quarterback. Where the ball goes is vital.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this is a tough situation for a quarterback. Defense is in dime defense, which means that there's 2 extra defensive backs on the field. It means that there's tight windows down the field. I would always look towards the sideline or those checkdowns, the backs out of the backfield over the middle. A lot of times you can gain some yardage just dumping it off short.
Back to pass. It's Fifita. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bearcats. They have taken the lead with time running down. The Bearcats back on top.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Oh, he throws it back. Bringing pressure. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Cougars answer right back.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Fifita. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sideline. It's Smith. Goes out of bounds, but they're now across the 25. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
This is going to have to be an absolute monster throw. Unless Cordell Stewart is walking onto the field, I don't know if he can get it all the way into the end zone. He's going to have all his momentum moving forward right up to the line of scrimmage just to get it close to the end zone.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
This is really good situational awareness from this offense. They understand that they need to get the ball out of bounds. Remember now, the clock is going to stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you've got to work those areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.
The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the